Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to episode 6 of 12 in my Countdown to Christmas 2020 series. Today I have a sneak peek for you. This is the card we're going to be making today. They're really quick Christmas cards. For the past couple of Sundays I published a sneak peek at Curvy Celebrations Variety Pack, and it was this one that I was featuring in both my blog posts. So it was that card and this card. It is part of the Curvy Celebrations early release product. It's exclusive for the period from 3rd November until the 4th of January. You can purchase this as a bundle, this stamp set and these dies, or you can purchase it as a variety bundle, which will also include this extra Christmassy stamp set called Curvy Christmas, and include the papers, which is called Classic Christmas, and there are 4 each of 4 double-sided designs. So that's one side and that's the other side, and these colours are in cherry cobbler, shaded spruce, crumb cake. I wanted to make Christmas cards that were as flat as possible and economical to post. I've discovered that Stampin' Up! Do these gorgeous gold cards and envelopes. This is very vanilla cardstock and it's got foiling on the edges. They come in a pack like this, and there are 10 in a pack. I always cut extra layers of cardstock so that I don't ruin the card itself if I make a mistake. I can replace these card fronts, but I can't replace the cards. So I've cut a cherry cobbler matte layer, which is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8 in metric. That's 12.4 by 9.2. And then the very vanilla piece is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 in metric. That's 12.1 by 8.9. I'm going to set up my stamparatus so I can stamp repetitively on these cards. So I'm going to line it up on the grid paper on this 6-inch line on the grid paper for the stamparatus. The inks I'm using are shaded spruce, smoky slate and cherry cobbler. So I've set it up to stamp the tree first. Now the beauty of photopolymer stamps is that they are bendy and to let it fall naturally on here, it's not bending to the curve. So rather than use my stamparatus for this bit, I'm going to use a block, and I'm going to line the block up with the edge of the paper there. Curve my letter round. Okay, I'm happier with this. So I'm going to stamp that in cherry cobbler. Then I'm going to bring in the star stamp and pick it up with this other plate. Ink it up with smoky slate. Insert it perpendicularly into the hinge, and that's my stamping done. And the beauty of it is that you can repeat this again and again. The 3D Subtles embossing folder. Next I'm going to insert this into my embossing folder. Now I've got the old style 3D embossing folder, so to make my sandwich I'll need platform 1, put my cardstock inside the embossing folder and just have a plate 3, and I'm ready to run it through the die cutting machine. If you have the new style 3D embossing folder. Then you need platform 1, the embossing folder with your cardstock inserted inside, and this specialty plate, and then you can run it through the die cutting machine. So all I have to do next is to apply some adhesive on the back and adhere that, leaving an even border all round. Adhere it to this. Before I go, I'll show you some other ways I've made this card. I put a border around that to make it pop. This one has been gold embossed. That one upside down. I used cherry cobbler cardstock and embossed the stars on that. This one is using the designer series paper, and there's a die that will cut out these leaves, and the lovely thing about it is that it's got a bow, so if you want to put a bow on it, you can do a flat bow. And on this one I've coloured in the bow with stamping pens. So these were really quick and easy to do. This Curvy Celebrations will be going live and available for customers as of 3rd November, and it'll be available until the 4th of January. You can buy the stamp set separately, or you can buy this as a bundle, or you can buy the Variety Bundle, which will include this stamp set, the dies, plus the papers. And you can see how quick and easy these cards came together. So I hope you've enjoyed today's offering, and I'll be back with more inspiration next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.